Hi guys, it's Blackie and welcome back to the channel. Okay, I do have a run going on right now for my Blackbird products, and down in the description I will list them again. I had several people that missed the earlier video and have asked about it, and I guess some of them have missed the videos I've been doing talking about the REDHAWK. So this is for them. If you are interested in getting in on some of my gear, down there in the description box I'll list the price of all of them and the new, notice I said the new email to go to if you wish to order. When you get there, I will send you PayPal information, and you will go to PayPal and pay and list what it is you're buying. Don't just throw the money, because there are various combinations that can equal that amount of money. So please be specific about what you're buying so I know what to put you on the list. Nothing is sold out at this time. I figure between now and the end of the first week of November, maybe the middle of the second week, I'm going to be sold out because it's going pretty quick. But that's just a thing to let you know. Okay. For those that do not know, this is my haversack. This is a REDHAWK. The difference between the REDHAWK and the BLACKBIRD haversack, my first haversack that I brought out, is 2 additional pockets on the REDHAWK. Okay? The REDHAWK was specifically made up to be the companion piece to the NIGHTHAWK rucksack, to be the top flap for it, because when you tip forward it doesn't flip open like the BLACKBIRD does. So if I bend way over, this flap might flop open. This secures it down and gives you 2 additional pockets. Okay, the haversack, I've got the strap just tucked inside. This makes it a quick handy package for me to carry like this with the carry handle whenever I'm not carrying this in the field, so I can hang it up at the house, and to grab it and go, all I gotta do is grab it like this. It's good to go. On the back you have the carry handle, and down here at the bottom you have 3 sewed on loops. These are designed so that I can put a tomahawk in here and run the handle through, or a shovel or something through this handle and hang it in here and let the handle go through the loops and be able to quick and easily carry it. I have carried a machete this way before by securing the top of the sheath up here and let the bottom go through one of these loops. Okay, when I'm carrying it on my side, it makes it an easy way to do it. On the front you have the snaps. You grab the snap and pull toward the center of the pack and they'll pop free. They're on a little flapper, see? That way you can get your finger underneath it, so if this is loaded up heavy, you can line it up and get your finger underneath it and snap it. Without, if it was on the material, it's hard to get it to do it because you're trying to push down. Okay, makes it easier. Also, when you snap it, they pop out of the way. So now I don't need the snaps, and I just want to open and close it. I don't need them. They will fold out of the way by themselves and not be going tick, 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 tick as the brass on brass is going, so it's quiet. That was something important to me. Alright, now the strap. This strap is big and generous, meant to fit most people. If you get one and you get it home and find out that you're just a little too awesome for this strap, contact Jay, or actually contact me, and I'll get you back in touch with the manufacturer, and he is willing for you to ship it back to him, and he'll add more length to get you the strap you need. Okay, so for those mountain men out there that need a full size, man size, we will take care of you. But this will handle most people easily. Dan Lutz, this is the size I had for him. This is what he wore, and he was 6'7", 400 pounds, and that was the length of this strap back then, and he could wear it then. So, and I'm 5'10", 200, and this is more than enough strap to me, have plenty of adjustment. On the actual strap, you'll notice there's a pocket right here. It's Cordura nylon strap, or military webbing is, and then there's a piece of canvas sewed to it. This is so you can slide stuff into it. It may get a little bit tight right there, and you may have to kind of spread it out just a little bit to get it wet and spread it, but you can slide a bucksaw blade into here and then wear it for carrying the bucksaw blade into the field. I also have a little small set of squirrel cookers that I made up many years ago that will slide right in there, so I can carry that to camp easily. I put a protector on the 2 barbs of the fork, and the rest slides up in there and just tight in place. And I put it on, that goes in the small of my back because of the way I'm wearing it. And so it's out of the way, I'm not going to stick myself. and I can carry it in the field that way. Okay. Now, for adjustment, we have a pair of double D rings right there. Okay. The double D rings bind up on it and give you a quick detach. And you saw I'd made a loop and I'd stuck it back through the loop. You leave, when you come through, you leave a big enough loop that you can bring this out and double it back through it. That, when it cinches up, keeps it from just coming loose on its own because you slack and tighten, slack and tighten. This webbing will get loose that way, but if you just do that, go back through, it doesn't. This also, when I'm going to be crossing water or something where I might have to ditch in a hurry, I can take this out of the loop and lay it down, and I can grab it and yank, and it'll fall off of me. So it's a quick detach, just in case. This also allows me to take this and run it around a tree, hang it up, or in a canoe, wrap it around something, or on an ATV, go around the handlebars or whatever, and cinch this strap up to be a hold it in place. Okay? Okay, put it on. Okay, to put it on, you're going to take and go through both rings. Pull it to wherever you want the attachment to be. Separate the rings. Double it over your finger and stick in that ring to the right. Make enough loop there that when you pull it tight, now I've got room for this to go under that. That keeps it loosening and tightening from this working its way down. When it's under tension, it'll never slip. But when you're sitting it down, letting up, sitting down, letting up, it may work its way through. By doing that, it won't. It'll keep that loop in place. But it's easy for me to pull out and have a quick cord should I need. But it doesn't detach unless I want it to because of this. Now, let's fold over and look at this. When we open it up, I made the haversack so that whenever I'm wearing it, these two connections are not vertical, they're actually angled, so it cups around the body and it rides more comfortably on you and it doesn't shift so much. Also, for the pouches, I made it so I can lift up and flip the top pouch to the inside while I'm wearing it. See? Now I have access to the zipper right here, and I can get into the top flap, which has all of my smallities that I may need in a hurry. And I can zip that back up. On the front of the pouch now, we have two more pouches now. In the top pouch, we have a first aid kit and a knife. This is it's a shallow pouch, and it's perfect for a lighter, a knife, a small first aid kit, small button compass, whatever, something handy and quick to get to. Okay? The lower pouch is actually bigger, and that's where I keep a fire kit. I keep a set of Infernos, I keep my lighter, I keep a block of fat wood. This is a Fuel the Fire's fire starter, which has got a magnesium bar, epoxy to a hunk of fat lighter. I keep a bunch of bird's nests, independent pieces of jute I have already turned into bird nests for quick fire. Another block of fat lighter in the bottom. And I usually carry a Bic lighter in there, but I have taken it out right now. But you get the point. In goes my fire kit. And this is something I can grab quick on the fly without having to go into the bag. Okay? Inside the bag we have the big main pouch. I carry a One Wind ultralight hammock. I've used this in many videos. It's a full-size hammock. I can camp in this hammock, and it's great, easy, and very light. Next, I carry my StitchGear.com tender bag. It's waterproofed leather, and it's got a full fire kit in it, a ferro rod, sparkers, everything, including tinder. This one, if the one on the flap doesn't get it, I have to go into this. I have my pouch from Made Ready Gear. That is all of my cordage set ready to go, so I can grab and dish out what I need. Do I need a long line? Do I need a bushcraft zip tie? Do I need a soft shackle? Whatever. They're all in there ready to go. Then I have my shelter set. Now this is one of the One Wind cloak shelters. And what this is a big rain cloak with a hood. But you can also set this up as a full-size tent to give you 3-side protection for a man, better than just a lean-to. And I like it a lot better. And I've also got my tent stakes already in there with all the cords. Then in the very bottom of I carry my bright orange reflective 100% cotton. Can be used as a bandage, can be used as a signaling device, can be used as tinder. And rolled up in the bottom, I have a set of tent stakes, big hunk of fat lighter, all ready to go. The tent stakes, a couple of them have line already attached to them, so I can use them right now to fly a tarp or something like that. This rides in the very bottom. So it goes in the bottom. Next thing is going to be my tarp shelter set. Next thing is going to be my fire kit to the front. Then goes my hammock, and then on top of that goes my cordage set, just like that. Bring it around, grab that little tab, snap, grab that little tab, and snap. Old fingers. There we go. One haversack ready to go. I don't want to be wearing it. I want to just be carrying it. So instead of the strap hanging up on everything, it's very easy for me to pull toward the middle. Roll the strap up underneath the flap. Shove it in, just like that. Come over and snap. Snap. Just like that. Now this bag is made out of ripstop waxed canvas. So it's waterproof, it's tough, it's durable, and it's going to hold up. So that is the REDHAWK haversack. The BLACKBIRD haversack is the same haversack, it just does not have the snaps or the front 2 pouches. That's the difference between them. It's just a upscale of the BLACKBIRD haversack, so that it's a little bit more better suited to be the top flap to go onto the NIGHTHAWK rucksack, because they work in combination well. As you know, my philosophy is I'm going to load up, my camp is going to be in my rucksack. My haversack then becomes the top flap for the rucksack. I can still get access to it, but I can carry my rucksack and my haversack on top, and if I need access, I can simply sit down and grab it like that. Don't have to go digging. When I get to where I go, and I'm going to be setting up right here, I've selected my site, that's whenever I'm going to take the haversack off of the rucksack. I'm going to hang up the rucksack at the foot of my, where my hammock's going to be. I'm going to set up my hammock, I'm going to set up my tarp, I'm going to get my camp set up, and that rucksack will seal up and stay there on the tree. I'm not going to be carrying it around, see, because there's food and stuff like that right there. Whereas the haversack comes off and goes on to me. So that's for me to go exploring and do whatever around camp and etc. I'll have all my tools and all my stuff of my haversack with me as a separate piece. Not sitting back in camp tied to a tree, nor am I lugging around a great big old bag that's 3/4 of the way empty now because I got here and I pulled my whole camp out. See what I'm saying? That's the BLACKBIRD idea. Adaptability, flexibility. That's the whole thing of it. Guys, thank you so much for all your support. I really appreciate it. And I hope this has answered some of the questions about what's the difference between a BLACKBIRD and a REDHAWK. I hope it has. And if you would like to order one, down there in the description box will be all the contact information you need to know. Till next time, guys, I'm Blackie wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.